Recent updates to AASHTO bridge design specifications allow for the use of high-strength reinforcing steels with yield strengths up to 100 KSI. 80 KSI and 100 KSI steels are available, but questions about durability, cracking, and how to best use these materials have prevented their full adoption in Texas. The Texas Department of Transportation and researchers with the Center for Transportation Research examined bridge components to identify where these high-strength steels could benefit Texas bridges.
Grade 40 reinforcing steel was followed by the current standard grade 60 reinforcing bars. And now development basically carries on, and grade 80 and grade 100, and those numbers imply the yield strength of the reinforcing bars, is getting into the marketplace, and the availability of these new materials had to be investigated prior to deployment in projects within the state of Texas. For service-related questions, the best tool that we can use is large-scale testing. So the research took place at Ferguson Structural Engineering Laboratory, because the questions that we're trying to tackle are, if you're using this high-strength material and lesser quantities of it, the cracking that can occur under service conditions, is that going to be any worse, similar to, or better than what we have in the case of conventional materials that we're using right now? So we tackle that goal by conducting large-scale testing. For the second part, which is the strength piece, there are two different components, and that is we have barriers within the design codes that will specifically call out and say the code provision that you're using for this purpose or that purpose is valid up until 80 KSI, 60 KSI, some other limit which establishes the boundaries of our knowledge. And by eliminating those boundaries through large-scale testing, we were able to tackle those strength-related questions as well. In a nutshell, the use of grade 80 and grade 100 reinforcement, so high-strength steel within Texas reality, is very much possible, and testing results that we have gathered basically support the deployment of these new materials in cases where their use makes sense. So these new materials, when they get in the marketplace, it's not one size fits all. In some cases where we have congestion in the reinforcing bar cages, in cases where we would like to use this higher grade material, but a lesser quantity of it at the expense of spending a little more money on the high strength steel, but a lot less money on the labor side, we may be able to justify its use, and it's the next tool in the toolbox that's available for bridge designers and contractors alike.
For more information and to find the publications for this project, please visit the TxDOT Research Library at the link shown below.